Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. I am Ashley for those of you who are new. In today's video I'm going to be doing a wig review, so if you guys are interested, keep watching. So today's video I am reviewing this wig that I purchased from Bling Hair. Okay, the specs on the hair is it's a reddish brown unit. It is 24 inches long. It is a 13 by 4 parting space, and I'm gonna show you guys because you don't really get much parting space in this wig. I should have got a 3 by 6, but I was trying to be cheap. So you get a 3 by 4. You guys can see that right there. Construction cap. It's pretty solid. I like it. It's breathable. It's mesh. You get 4 clips, a total of 4 clips in the wig. It also came with an adjustable band, but I took that out to wash the hair. It also comes with the straps that you can adjust here, standard for wigs, of course. Let me see, it's 13 by 4 body weight, but you can't tell that it was body weight because, like I said, I did wash it. I wash all of my units before I wear them. If you're not washing your units before you wear them, you need to. So it's supposed to be 180 density. This is where the issue comes in at with the density. So when I say that when you're advertising 180 density, it should be 180 density all the way down. Like, okay, when I pick this wig up, it's full here, but once you start getting to the tips, there is no way this is 180 through and through. But we're gonna work with it. So let me see, it's reddish brown, 180 density. I paid $89.91 for the wig, and that was me using a coupon for some points that I had off TikTok. And I did order this off of TikTok. The company is Bling Hair. So let's go ahead and get into it and get it on. So I have the wig on. Right away I am noticing that the cap is small. It's fitting very snug on my head, so I won't need to use the adjustable band for this. I also didn't do the bald cap method that I usually do because I am finding out that that is contributing to my hair loss. So I'd rather not do the bald cap method. Now this wig is supposed to be pre-plucked and pre-bleached, which I'm looking at the wig and the hairline. They did do a little bit of plucking, and you can actually tell the knots. They look pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they look pretty good. So I didn't have to do anything with that. Of course, you can always go in and do a little bit more plucking, which I probably should have did, but we ain't doing that. So I'm gonna move on to the install. So basically I'm gonna line this up ear to ear, make sure that the wig is even. We're gonna put everything to the back out the way. And as you guys have seen before how I cut my lace, I cut it in 3 parts just to make the process a little easier. So I'm gonna go in, make a incision here and here, a band here. And this wig did come with some gifts. They did send a 6-pack of lashes, and the lashes look like they were decent quality. So I might give those a whirl. I don't know. But it came with a 6-pack of eyelashes, a wig band, and I think it was this baby hair brush. So they did, and also a sponge. And I will say that makeup sponge is tea. It's really, 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 really soft. So appreciate the gifts. But we're gonna go in, and I'm using the even spray, and this is the glueless supposed to be glueless. I don't know why it's glueless, but lace holding spray. This one works pretty good. It's in a pink can. This is my first time purchasing this can. So the formula is really good. It does hold your lace for a while. Like I could go a day or two without having to go in and fix the glue. So it's pretty good. Formulation is pretty good. So I'm gonna spray each section just lightly above my hairline. I do have some new growth coming back and I'm trying to protect that. Then we're gonna lay the wig down like so. And I look like I will have to cut some of it off by my ear because it is a little long, but I'm gonna go ahead and band it down. Make sure that's right on the areas where I put the glue at. Now I'm gonna take my blow dryer and just kind of go over it. I'm gonna hit the band to the side. Now we're gonna go in and cut. I want to start with this side here, and how I cut my laces, it's always zigzag, never straight across, but just, and take your time with this. And I'm looking at the lace too. Before I cut it, I wanted to get into the lace. The lace feels like it's thick. It's, I want to say it's Swiss lace. That's what it feels like, but it does not feel thin at all. So it's not going to be a seamless meltdown when it comes to the lace. And you're gonna have to do a lot of work, like as far as the color, and I want to say it's transparent too, but you're gonna have to put a little work in for it to look decent. So I think that's the con of this unit, is the lace. And I'm gonna just take this right above my ear where it starts right here and cut off the slack. And be careful not to cut your ear, because I've done that before and it's not fun. And then I could just tear that off, but be careful doing that. If you don't know what you're doing, be careful with tearing that piece off. So now I got that little flap there, and I could just pull it down a little bit and glue it down, and it's gonna fit nice and snug. Take my dryer. And I do like to leave a little bit of the lace on, because I just feel like it looks better. I hate when it's cut all the way up here by the hairline. It just doesn't look good to me, and that's just my opinion. You do it however you want to do it, but that's just my opinion about that. So we're gonna start with the middle piece, and we're gonna go ahead and cut that off. Same thing, moving slow and zigzag. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. And then we're going to cut off our third and final piece. I'm gonna start here. And I'm not gonna measure by the ear. I'm gonna save that for last. I'm gonna do the same thing we did for the other side. And go right above the ear and cut off the excess. Just make sure all the hair is out the way. And then we're gonna glue our little flap down. Okay, so we are all glued down. So now you guys can see that the lace is like really white and transparent, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna take a makeup brush that I use, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of foundation. I'm just gonna go over it. Just so it's not looking ashy. Now, the lace is a little thick, but I will say once you put the makeup on over the lace, it doesn't look as bad. So it's not as thin as I would prefer, but it is workable. You just got to put the work in. I think I'm going to go in and use my bronzer color, because I usually bronze up on my forehead. Alright guys, so far this color isn't that bad. I actually like it. I honestly kind of like it a little bit. It's cute. So now that we got it all glued down and I put my makeup on over the lace, I'm going to take a little bit more of the adhesive spray to kind of lock that color in from the foundation. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to take my blow dryer and blow dry it a little bit so it doesn't become sticky once I put my band on. Alright, so now we're going to put our band on so it can lay flat. Alright, so now let's see. I don't know which way I want to part this wig. Like I said in the beginning, the parting space is very limited. If you decide to get the wig, make sure you go for the 3x6 parting space, because 3x4 is not it. I mean, unless you just like a smaller parting space, but I like my parts to be long, especially if I'm wearing the middle part. I want the middle part to be at least halfway back. You only get this is where it stops. You can see the track too. So make sure you get the 3x6. And I think we're gonna go for a middle part today. This hair is really soft, and I did wash it with some of my favorite hair products to use on my wigs, and it feels really good. I haven't put any heat to it, so I don't know. I am gonna like do some face framing layers and probably try to style it a little bit. So I will be, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and apply my makeup to my part. So once I figure out where I want my parting space to be, I take a little bit of concealer or powder, and lately I've just been using powder, And the powder that I use is the L'Oreal 24 Fresh Wear, and I have this one in the shade Hazelnut. So this kind of resembles like what my scalp would look like. So I take a little bit of the powder with a small brush and just kind of pat it in so it can define the part. And being that the hair is colored, I want to make sure that that part is defined. Alright guys, so I'm going to style this and I'll be right back. Guys, so I went ahead and added a few curls to this wig, and I did add some face framing layers to this wig. And the pros is that it takes a curl wheel. I don't know how long the curls will be held, but I did kind of brush them out, and that's a good sign that they're still there. However, like I said, the density of this wig, not so good. These companies need to be a little bit more honest when it comes to the product and what they're selling and the weight of the product. Like, because people know, like, this is not 180 density. I do like the color. I think I will try to deepen it, maybe. I don't know, but the color is decent. But all in all, you pretty much get what you pay for. I can't be too mad. I paid $89 and some change for this wig, and it is a 24-inch wig. So yeah, you get what you pay for. But overall, it's decent. It's very decent. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.